come in. I've missed you. How have you been? Oh, that's so good to hear. I've been well, thank you, yeah. Feels like forever since I've seen you. I know we're doing a big job for you today. Are you sure on this decision? I don't want to do something that you're going to regret. It's not that I'm not going to do a good job. You've got such beautiful long hair. I don't want you to go home and hate it. It's time for something new. No, I'm not trying to convince you out of it. I think it's going to look stunning on you. But a lot of people do have post-haircut clarity. Yeah, I think it's really going to work for you, yeah. Okay, so let's get a robe on you. Do you want to drink of anything at all? Okay. Are you wanting an instant coffee or... Yeah. Are we having milk today, or are we have whole milk, semi-skimmed, skimmed, oat, coconut, soy. Okay. We do also have Coffee Mate, if that's something you'd like. Okay. I shall go and make that for you. Do you like it quite strong? Okay. Excuse me, I'm just having a bit of trouble here. Do you ever look at something that you look at it all day, every day, and then suddenly it just doesn't make sense? You're like, hang on, how do I do this again? That's what I was doing there. I won't, that's not going to carry on through to your haircuts, don't worry. Right, I will go and make you a coffee now, and I should be back in a moment. Do you want a magazine or anything? Yeah, let me go get some, I'll show you what we have. Okay, so I'm not, 100% sure what you're in the mood for. We have a couple of more like fashion style magazines. So we have this one, which is You. And again, it's got like fashion and beauty advice in this one. So there's that one. We have another You one. Yeah, it's like a gentle reading. Or if you're wanting something a little bit different, we've got some bike magazines. There's two in here, so you can look at the new bikes for 2026 if that's something that you would be interested in looking at. Sometimes it's nice to flick through something that's a bit different to what you normally choose. Well, what I can do is I'll leave them all just to the side of you, and as and when you choose you can have a little look. Okay, right, let me go and get your drink. a little hot, so I'm just going to pop it down here for you, and when you need it I can just grab it for you. Okay, so let's have a little look at your hair here. It sounds silly, but I am just going to measure your hair very quickly. We are going to take off. So I'm just going to hold this at your root and then measure down. Okay. So we're here right now. And we're probably going to be at around, so that's sitting flat, about 27. So yeah, that's quite a bit of length. Alright, let me brush your hair out. Are we putting any texture into the hair? So I think it would look quite nice if we have some layering going through the hair, just so it gives it a nice bit of volume. And also I know you do like to put like waves or curls in your hair quite often, so it will just kind of make it sit a little nicer. Okay. And I do always ask the same question, but parting in the same place. Okay. Right, let me just run this through quickly. We will take the majority of the length off dry, then when we are doing like cutting a style into the hair, I am going to wet it down. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just take your hair and put it into two ponytails, just to make things a bit easier for us, but I am just going to need to spin the chair around as I am going to be cutting from the back. Okay, so I'm just going to spin you around here. And let's just bring this hair back here. Okay. Just to make sure there's none missing from the sides. Alright. And I think I will make, you have fairly thick hair, so I'll tie it into 3. kind of just makes things a bit easier. Because we cut above the hair tie. And then the hair is all kept together, makes a lot less mess. Okay, let's take this last section here. Well, we start off by taking less length, and then when I cut the style into your hair, we can take some more length off after that. Okay, so are you ready? Alright, I'm going to do the first one here. Okay. Okay, there's one. That's two. And we'll just do the last one here, okay? Okay, there's three. I'll spin you back around. Does it feel lighter already? Oh, I'm so happy for you, I really am. You're going to be a new person after this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put the hair into sections, then we'll cut the style in, but I'm also going to wet the hair down as well. Would you like a sip of your drink? Yeah? Here you go. You're very welcome. Need that. Got clips there. Water. Okay, I'll put that to the side. Again, if you need it, just ask. It's not a problem at all. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to section around the apex of your head here. Because we are going to start with the back of the head. And then the other side as well. So, once again, I'm going to spin you back around so I can work on the back of your head. I'm just going to section down the centre. they're in my pocket. Okay, so I think I'll start by taking some additional length off, and then we'll start cutting the style, okay? So what I would do very quickly is I'm just going to pull the hair out to the side like this and just show you. So we're thinking this much additional length. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at you in the mirror. Okay. I mean, if we do that and you still think that you want more length off, we can do that, all right? What you're going to have to remember as well is when your hair is styled with a curl, it's going to be shorter still. Okay, so if I pull this out to the side now, how are we feeling? A little bit more? Okay. I have cut my hair quite short before. Yeah. So up until I was about 18, I had hair all the way down to my hips basically. It was very long. And my hairdresser, I wasn't doing hair at the time, but my hairdresser said she wanted a job at a different salon. So she said to me, well, an interview at a salon is basically having a model and doing their hair so they can see how you work. So she used me and she said, I really want to do something dramatic, so I'll do your hair for free if you let me cut your hair really short. And I had just broken up with my first ever boyfriend. So I said, why not? And she cut my hair to about here. I loved it at first, and then I hated it, and it wouldn't grow after that. But you keep your hair in really good condition, so I don't really have any concerns of it not growing. I was bleaching my hair all the time. Yeah. You know, I get asked this question all the time. So I naturally have very long eyelashes anyway. It's like a thing that runs in my family, but it is actually all the men. And I just happen to inherit the very long eyelashes. But I do, because they go through phases of being like quite thick and nice, to all kind of falling out at the same time and being very sparse. So I use a lash serum called Rapid Lash, but it is quite expensive. So at the moment I have actually taken to using just castor oil. I also use castor oil on my eyebrows. I have you ever heard of PCOS? yeah, so for some people it makes them grow excess hair, but for me it actually makes me lose hair, and it really affects my eyebrows. And the first place that I always lose is like the tails of my eyebrows, and right now I basically have no tail of this eyebrow, so I just kind of rub castor oil into it, and they are growing back fortunately, which is good. Oh, and excuse me. For mascara, I use Maybelline Sky High, and I use the black or brown. I do use brown sometimes as well. I don't often put mascara on my lower lashes, but if I do, I use the burgundy one. I don't know if you can kind of see that. Just making sure I got everything equal here. Let me just do this. How are we styling your hair today? Do you want straight or curly? Sorry, I didn't put that in properly. We can just straighten it. Yeah, it kind of depends what the time is. Okay, right. You will be spun around very shortly. Don't worry. Just like to make sure this is excuse me, my top keeps riding up. Alrighty, just going to turn you back around to face me. Okay. Let's just take both of those out for a moment. Just going to move you slightly. Come back more so on this side. Right. Just need to do this side now. How are you going to debut your new hair? Oh, that'd be fun. My lips are so dry at the moment. I need some lip balm. Yeah. There you go. You're welcome. Gonna have a sip of mine as well. Okay. Yeah. Was it okay? Good. Okay, I just need to do these bits. Okay. All right. So do you want to have a little look? I know it's a bit difficult to tell how the style's been cut into the hair as it is a tad damp. It has kind of air dried mostly, but you kind of get a feel for how it is. Okay, good. I'm glad you like it. So I do need to put some heat protectant in your hair. And I'll also put a styling cream through it as well. I don't need too much of this. You're going to have to get used to using less of the product. At least you won't have the expense of constantly buying new stuff. Okay. I'm just going to wipe my hands off. Let's switch these on so they heat up. And then we can run the straighteners through quickly. I might just use this to take out any excess moisture, okay? I'm just going to turn you around to get the back of your head here. Oh, they're ready. Alright, let's just run this through quickly. Right. I'm not going to section your hair, I don't think. No, it should be okay as is. Okay. Right, let's just move you this way for a moment. Do this side of your head here. Do you want me to do a little flick? Well, where you have those layers going through. Well, they're not really layers, it's more of like a framing. It will look quite nice if it's got a little bit of a flick. Okay. Just going to pull it to the opposite side. It helps it fall a little better. Okay, we are almost done. I know you've got somewhere to be. Were you not expecting me to do any styling? Oh, okay. Good. I'm just going to spin you around and run this through the back quickly. What I'm going to do is just, excuse me, trip over that cable. Now what I'm actually going to do is just add a little bit of volume to make it look less of like a Karen bob and more stylish. Not that it looks like a Karen bob anyway, but just flatten that bit over it. You are all done. You're very welcome. I hope you love it. I think you look absolutely gorgeous. I mean it. Well, I look forward to seeing your unveiling online and seeing what other people think of it as well. Alright, well, you take care of yourself. And I look forward to the next time I get to see you.